Welcome back to Crazy Bill's Garage. And look at this. I have a beautiful, you might say, Parts Master. This is from my workmate's vehicle, 2011 Ford Escape 3.0 Duratec with the V6. So the crazy mileage on this one, the whole vehicle right now has 655,000 kilometers. Now that's 189,159 miles. Those were a lot harder miles and kilometers than any vehicle should have had to gone through, especially with him owning it. Yeah, it's okay. He won't watch this video. Let's see here. So, I know all this, how much mileage it had, because I did the last oil change and marked it down. And the last oil change, it had 285,355 kilometers, or 178,346 miles. Now, this oil filter has gone through 17,300 kilometers, or 10,812 miles. Is that crazy or what? I don't know. That's crazy. But he's not big on oil changes. He just does it when the engine starts to sound like it's falling out of the vehicle. The oil filter I did put in his vehicle this time is a Baldwin B7449, and he bought Pennzoil 5W30, not synthetic, just normal oil. That's all he ever uses in it. Now, I don't want this to be stretched out, so we're just going to get to it. I know, there's going to be cheers for that. There, I let everyone cheer. Okay, let's get to this. So I already cut it open, and we're going to take a look at it here. First thing you might notice, the staining of the metal on the outside from the black sludge that's inside. And now look at this. Wow. That is something, isn't it? Now, if you watch the short that I put out on this oil filter, which was the last video I put out, well, short, it shows you how much metal is stuck on the oil drain plug. I installed that when I started doing oil changes on his vehicle because I thought that would be a great thing so I could see how much metal. Every time I do an oil change on that vehicle, that's how much metal comes off. Now, this thing is solid rock now. This is just, oh my word. This is the worst I've ever seen one, I think. This does not bend anymore. It cracks. Look at that. It cracks while bending it. This has got to be the worst. It just peels apart. It's solid. I still can't believe how black the sludge is in here. If my camera makes it look a lot better than it really is, but it sure is sludgy. Look how black that oil was in there. Oof, black is night. Better than saying black is gold. Huh, who would ever say that? Oh, look at this canister. There is a real spring in there. Look at that. Yeah, and I drained this thing pretty good. Wow. It is not a good look, is it? Wow. This thing. Oh, I see some things in here. Wow. Now let's take a look here. It's not terrible. This filter did its job. How does the bypass work? I'm sure it was working just fine. Oh yeah, it works. And it feels like it had a lot of use in this one. I know, I'm trying to be funny. But, wow, I'm shocked that this filter held up so well. Gotta say something. I've never seen, though, I honestly, a anti-drainback valve that just rips and tears like this in any of them I've ever done. This thing was in the vehicle for 7 months or so, 8 months, and he drives it every day. So, wow. Well, let us cut that off. I do have the knife, super knife. So we're going to cut it off and we'll take a look at it. And it feels pretty, how would you say it? Soft. We're going to go with that. Anyways, I was going to check. Does it say anywhere here where this distributed by members? It doesn't say anywhere. This actually has quite a thick canister on it. You know what? Quickly, as I'm diverting from my cutting, I'm going to just give a check here. 0.48. Wow, who makes this? For Parts Master. Wow. Yeah, she's pretty soft. So, cutting through is not a hard job at all. There we go. We're through now. Finally. Yeah, I get to try my black light again today. Okay, here's where it connects. Right here. And there we go. You come out of there. We'll take a look here. Everything looks fine there. At least the ends don't come off. We got a holy tube. Let's just say that vehicle needs some praying done for it. So it's glad it got a holy tube. Oh, another one of my bad jokes. Oh, well, somebody will laugh. That brother-in-law probably will laugh. Oh, we got sparkles. This thing is full of metal. You can't see it. I'm looking through the camera and through here, and it's, you know what? Let's do something. Well, we'll see now if you can see. I got the black light out here. Yeah, you can see him now. There you go. There you go. This thing is just covered in metal. And I mean it. It's just covered in metal. This engine isn't long for this world now at all. Like, you can see all of the metal pieces with the black light. I mean, everywhere on here is pretty well. Actually, I don't see any. Oh, yeah, there's metal here. So, yeah. I've never seen a worse filter for having so much metal in it. I was picking up on the other end way better. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, you can see him right there. Yeah, she's pretty shot. Isn't that nice? You can see all the sparkly metal pieces. Yeah, she's not looking good. So, yeah, she's looking pretty bad. Well, we'll take a look under the microscope and we'll see all of this stuff. Like, wow, I sure can see it. And I wish you could see it without the black light, as it is so sparkly in here. It is amazing. Not as much right here in this strip, but the farther we go to this end, it's really sparkly. But we'll take a look through the microscope. Then you'll be able to see the sparkles much better. So here we are with 700 magnification. And yeah, this is what it looks like, but I haven't shown you yet what the metal particles look like. This is just what the middle of the pleats look like. This is not. And wait till you see the inside pleats. Wow, you can tell metal was flowing through this filter. So there we are at the bottom edge of the pleat, where the pleat turns up, where everything gets caught usually at the bottom, closer to the inside surface on the outside of the pleat. Look at all that metal. There is so much metal in there. This is quite the picture of how well This filter was picking up all of this metal. Now let me show you the inside. And here we are on the inside of the pleat, where I can show you there is definitely a piece of metal that did flow through and is on the inside right here. And actually, there's quite a few little pieces of metal on the inside. This is magnified 700 times, so they're not very big, but you can tell at some point oil was flowing through this filter through the bypass. So, yeah, that's probably not a good thing for that engine. No wonder it's rattling around the way it does. He'll keep driving it, and he'll enjoy it for sure. So there we go. This filter tried to do its best to keep this engine clean, but for some reason, it just couldn't keep it as clean as this filter, well, usually does. These filters, these Parts Masters, usually work pretty good. And I'm guessing this one is built in China or something now, or I just don't think it's built in America or anywhere around like that. I think it's pretty heftily built, pretty good. And for this application, that vehicle, I think, beat it a bit and was flowing oil through many areas, maybe. But it stayed together and it did what it had to do. But as you know, this oil filter got pretty sludged up. Hope you enjoyed this, and wait for I got a pretty good one coming out for Monday. So on Monday, there's going to be a pretty good two filters going against each other, and we'll see which one you will like even better. Well, thanks for watching.